What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and I am finally back from Winter Brawl. I'm going to say finally like it was a long time. It was only 3 days. Yeah, I'm finally home. I'm relaxing. My neck, just so everyone knows, yeah, it is really sore still, and I am hoping that it's going to get better over the course of this week. You know, I have a hypothetical of what might have happened. As you might have seen if you've watched my condo tour, I have a special pillow on my bed because I am a side sleeper, and it really helps out with my neck and my back. And I just realized, you know, at Winter Brawl, the hotel rooms, they don't have that kind of support pillow. Those pillows are really fluffy, but they give in. Like, there's no real support there. I was sleeping on 3 pillows to try to get some support for my neck and back. And I'm thinking, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's why my neck hurts so bad. Maybe that's why my arm, because honestly, my neck hurts right now, but my arm is feeling a little bit better. And maybe it's just because, I don't know, I'm not sleeping on that bed anymore. I don't know. Okay. It could be one of a million things, but it did happen earlier in the week, and I thought it was getting better, and then it kind of got aggravated while I was at the tournament. It just could have been the stress of the tournament as well. But I'll let everyone know how I'm doing later in the week. But that's really not what I want to talk about. It's 2 quick things. First of all, I want to show you something really cool. Our Revo armbands have shown up, and take a look at that. That looks freaking awesome. It's the Revo logo with the fist, and it looks amazing. I did not think it was going to come out this well. It came out really well. So we'll be talking more about that in the future. I've got 50 of these suckers now, and I'm not sure, you know, maybe this is something that we could do as like a souvenir. A lot of people have been asking for, you know, cheaper merch than what's on Cafe Press, because the Cafe Press stuff is really expensive, which I understand. But yeah, we'll be talking more about this during our Super Turbo Revolution streams coming up, and I'll talk more about those as we get closer to them. But the one thing I do want to talk about, because it seems like the thing that everyone's talking about, which I had no idea anything was going on with this until I got home today. Well, actually, I take it back. Actually, Howard started chatting with me when I was at the train station today, and he started talking to me about this, saying that basically it was getting blown up, and I had no idea. Team Spooky stream and the commentary and stuff that happened at Winter Brawl. And it seems like it's very controversial. Now, first of all, anytime that I'm involved with anything, it seems to be controversial because you have this wide variety of people. You've got my fans on one side who are, some of them are diehards, and they're just going to support me no matter what I do. Some of them are more honest, and they give creative criticism and stuff like that, which I definitely appreciate. Then on the flip side, you just got the fucking haters who just shit all over everything I do. Then you have to pair that with the fact that, you know, me doing commentary for a mainstream Street Fighter tournament, the first mainstream Street Fighter tournament I've attended in quite some time, and me doing commentary on it. You know, I have to remember that the Shoryuken community, Shoryuken.com, a lot of them have this preconceived bias towards me, which really makes no sense, because whenever you ask one of them, they say, oh, he's got a huge head and he's got an ego and he's just an asshole who swears while playing Street Fighter 4 online. And it's like, that has nothing to do with what I'm about, and people have just proliferated this nonsense for years and years. And I think a lot of people might have been surprised when seeing me there during the whole time at Winter Brawl doing commentary and actually, you know, adding something to it. But yeah, basically here's the bottom line. Something happened at Winter Brawl. Over the course of the weekend, I was doing some commentary. First of all, I'm going to be honest, Super Street Fighter 4 I don't know jack shit about, okay? I haven't played it in a competitive setting. This was the first major tournament I was at where they had Super Street Fighter 4, so the only time I did commentary on Super Street Fighter 4 when there was no one around to do commentary. And as soon as someone came, like Chris Hu, I would give the mic off, or Ski Sonic, he knows way more than I do on that, gave it to him. You know, I'm being completely honest, I don't know jack shit. I mean, I know Street Fighter 4, I know basics, but I don't know what's going to happen in matchups. I know nothing about frames or anything like that, okay? So that's that, and I admit, and I apologize to anyone, if I was commentating on Super Street Fighter 4 and it sucked, yeah, because I don't know shit about the game. It probably did suck. But at other times during the weekend, for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I was jumping on and off the commentary. Sometimes I did it with Ski Sonic, sometimes I did it with Vic, sometimes I did it with Keats. It was me and D Nice for some of Sunday. So there was a lot of variety there, and I never tried to hog the mic. I never tried to stay on too long. In fact, I didn't want to stay on all day or anything like that, because I knew people get tired of it, you know? Who would want to watch, you know, a fucking pay-per-view event that's 12 hours long where the same 2 guys are talking for 12 hours straight? It would drive you insane. So I understand that, and that's why I didn't try to hog anything. In addition to that, I understand that I don't have any kind of real complex technical knowledge. Yeah, I've been playing Marvel 3, and yeah, I have the strategy guide, but I'm not studying frame data or anything like that. I have a basic understanding of the game. The game's new, so really not many people have much more of a complex understanding of the game, besides a small handful of people. And I tried to bring some hype to the stream. And for the most part, the feedback I'm getting is positive, saying, it's pretty good actually, because obviously my fans are, yeah, you were great. And I always expect that. My fans love what I do no matter what. But then there's other people from the Street Fighter community who are saying, I actually don't, all the stuff I've heard about DSP up to now was negative, because, again, there's this preconceived notion about me in the Street Fighter community for some reason. And, we really didn't expect much. When he got on commentary, we kind of groaned. But then he kind of grew on us because it was interesting. He was trying to be hype. He was trying to bring that to the game. He wasn't the technical guy. He was more the color commentary. And during a good stream, to get the best commentary, you kind of need a combo of one technical guy and someone with color commentary and put them together. And I got a lot of compliments from people who apparently, previously had not liked me or didn't know who I was, and they said, you know what, he wasn't that bad. Obviously, I wasn't perfect. I know that. It's the first time I've ever done commentary like for a major. It's, and there's going to be a learning curve here. So yeah, that was really, a surprise to me. And then of course there's the trolls. Oh, the worst thing about the stream was DSP. He sucks monkey dicks. Oh my god, Phil didn't know that Storm doesn't have a level 3 super. Oh my god, yeah, that's right, because I have been doing other stuff than just fucking playing Marvel for 2 weeks, I know a lot about the game, and I've absorbed a lot of knowledge about the game in the past couple of weeks. Oh no, I made one mistake. Who knew that? Humans don't make fucking mistakes. What a fucking bunch of trolls, I swear to God. But anyway, you're always going to have that. You're going to take the bad with the good. But what really seems to be going on right now, and it's really surprising me, if you go to Shoryuken.com, on the main page, you've got Winter Brawl results, and you've got a running dialogue of comments going on, and you would think it would be like, wow, Jay Wong with amazing instant overheads and really good helper usage, and he's winning with She-Hulk, which no one knew she was good. Or you think it would be, wow, Aqua Silk with amazing gameplay, that's a really good best beef on the East Coast, or Wolf Chrome pulling it out, pad player, won the online tournament, took a lot of flack, people said he wasn't that good because it was just online and laggy, and then here he goes to Winter Brawl, he kicks everyone's ass, that's great. That's what I expected to find in the comments, but Howard messaged me at the train station, he goes, Phil, it's all blowing up about you and Ski Sonic on the stream and that you guys had a fight. And I said, what? I literally was like, what? What are you talking about? So I went and, I just looked at the comments, and it's ridiculous. There's like 80 comments, and out of the 80, like 70 of them are about me on the stream or Ski Sonic on the stream. Half of them are like, Phil's great. Half of them are Phil sucks. On the flip side, half of them are Ski Sonic's great. Half of them are Ski Sonic's an asshole. And, what the fuck is wrong with you people? And I'm only addressing to the people who are leaving these ridiculous comments. Winter Brawl was about Street Fighter gameplay. It's not about the fucking commentators on the stream. We're there to fill in the gaps so that it's not just raw vanilla gameplay that you're seeing, that you can get some technical information from someone like Ski Sonic, some hype, and some jokes and stuff like that from me to make it a little bit more entertaining. That was the goal. And I think, for the most part, that if you want me to really be honest, of all the people that I talked with and did commentary with over the course of the weekend, I actually think that Ski Sonic and I were the best combo for when I was on, because he has the really good technical knowledge of the game. He's been into it, and he's really going to be a scholar of the game. You can get that. He's going to try to get into it that much. And me just trying to bring the hype, the fun aspect of it, I think it was a really good combination. But that's my opinion. I see a couple other people have said that as well, and thank you for that compliment. Again, this is the first time I've ever done stream commentary, and it was new to me. Now, this specific incident that everyone seems to be talking about is there was one particular match where Justin Wong was playing, and he was going ridiculous. He was apparently really just blowing it up. He was being amazing instant overheads, and apparently I was really hype on the mic, and I just kept going nuts that whole game, and Ski Sonic got mad, and he turned to me and he said, listen man, you gotta tone it down, you're talking the whole time and I'm trying to say stuff and I can't even get a word in edgewise because you're just going nuts here. To which I said, oh, I didn't even realize that. I was kind of taken aback, and then I said, alright, he might be right, I don't know, I've never done this before, and to be completely honest, when he said it, I didn't even realize that was happening, so I took a step back. The next couple of matches, I actually tried to cool down from that, hype from the Jaewong match, and then we went back to it a little bit, and it was pretty good. And then I actually got tired, and I let him do commentary probably for like an hour by himself, I believe. And no one else jumped on, which was a shame. I was hoping that someone else would be there kind of tag out, but no one was there, and I was just there recording and watching and enjoying it. So people are really weird, I tell you. They like to invent like this crazy drama where it doesn't exist. I mean, he made a comment. Some people say it was rude. I mean, to be completely honest, if it were me and something like that would happen, I probably would have put the mic down for a second and say, hey man, just to let you know, you're getting real hype, and it's fine, but let me jump in too to give my aspect and my, I would have done it off the mic. That's the only difference. And in the heat of the moment, I don't think that there was anything malicious there from what Sonic said. I think that in the heat of the moment, he just wanted to get his point across really quickly so that we could get back to the commentary and we wouldn't be missing out, but that I wouldn't be, blowing it up if it was another, really hype match. So, yeah, I don't think anything wrong happened there. But one thing that people need to realize is this, is that the stream is Spookies, okay? Vic is the person who's there. He's putting in the time, the dedication, the hardware. He actually forfeit his matches to run this stream during this tournament. I mean, this guy really cares about Street Fighter, really cares about the community, and is looking out to really get the highest quality stream out to everyone to make this really blow up. And he's the one that deserves the respect, okay? So if anything, you give me props, you give Sonic props, you give everyone who did commentary props. Give Vic the props, because he's the guy that makes it happen, okay? But the bottom line is it's his stream. So if he had a problem with anything that was going on, he would have turned to us and said, yo, you shut up, or you shut up. And that actually did happen a couple times. There were a couple people who, like, one guy was trying to do commentary, but another guy was doing something over here, and they were talking over each other, and he turned around and he said, yo, chill out. You guys have to work together. If you don't work together, this whole thing's going to sound like shit, in which case you're just going to get taken off of commentary, and those people started working together. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, why people are making this such a big thing, but a couple things I do want to say. Number one, I am appalled by the fact that the entire time that this stream is going on, everyone's saying DSP, DSP this, DSP that, and it's like a 50-50 split. 50% seem like rabid fans who are like, is DSP playing? Is DSP doing this? Is DSP there? DSP's funny. DSP's great. And then on the other side, there's people, DSP's an asshole. DSP's a shit licker. I hate DSP. DSP's a tool. Fucking troll this channel because DSP's at the tournament. And it's like, this is a stream for Street Fighter, not for DSP. Like, what don't you fucking understand? And I'm saying this to both sides. What the fuck? I can't control what people do, okay? I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can't slap you on the wrist because you do something stupid. But what I can say is this. I was getting sick of it. I was getting sick of every time I looked at Vic's laptop, the whole screen, DSP, 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 DSP. Dudes, here's the thing, alright? I appreciate the attention. I did. And it's great that I'm so popular that people want to talk about me all the time. The stream is not the place to do that, okay? I've got my own website, thekingofhate.com. I've got multiple YouTube pages that you can go talk on. You don't need to blow up the fucking stream chat with DSP, DSP, DSP. Now, one thing is different. If I'm playing a match on the stream, if I'm commentating on the stream and you want to comment on something that I said, that's completely different because that's pertinent to the conversation. But people just flooding the fucking chat with this fecal matter is ridiculous. And I want to say to everyone, fans and non-fans, non-fans obviously aren't going to give a damn what I say. There's nothing I can do. But if you're a fan of mine, don't fucking blow up these streams. And I've actually heard, and I don't know because I don't follow streams, and as you know, I haven't been following the competitive Street Fighter community until Winter Brawl for the past several years, but I hear that every time there's a fucking one of these streams, people are asking, is DSP here? What do you think about DSP? Look at this DSP video. DSP sucks. DSP's an ass. Why? Why? I understand how popular. Big fucking deal. There's a time and place for everything. Team Spooky stream, any other stream, is not the time to do it. To do that, okay? Behave. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little upset about this. Because Vic, again, putting in hard work, trying to get this out to the community, trying to make it so that it's a real hype thing. Live streaming didn't exist a couple years ago, and everyone just had to sit around and wait for results, and sometimes the results came mad late, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then maybe some footage would come out, maybe it wouldn't, and it was really just this, it was like a really small, enclosed community because of that. And now, we have the technology, we have the means to stream this to the masses. I believe the stream had over 11 to 12,000 people at once watching it at one point. That's fucking amazing for Street Fighter. I mean, I can tell you the largest tournaments back in the day used to be like 200 to 300 people. Now we have 13,000 people watching a stream. That's fucking great. And that's exactly the goal that I've tried to set in mind here. As you know, what I do on YouTube isn't just Street Fighter. I play all games. And, you know, there's a DSP gaming channel for everything that's not Street Fighter. There's this channel for things that are Street Fighter. And it's great that what's happening is that you're seeing the natural progression of people who like what I do on DSP Gaming, and it's starting to trickle down into the Street Fighter realm of my life. And that's great. And that's actually a positive thing, because showing people who only have played these other games, like FPS games and stuff like that, and opening them up to a whole new genre of gaming is a great thing. And it's only going to be better for competitive fighting games in the future that we get that wider audience. And that's really the goal here that I've set, is that this is great that I'm so popular on YouTube, but let me try to convert that into something positive for the Street Fighter community, which I support, which I love. I mean, I love Street Fighter games. I had so much fun just seeing people at Winter Brawl that I haven't seen in 100 years. Seriously, like people I haven't seen since the first half of the 2000s, who we used to all play Marvel 2 non-stop, and here they are coming out for Marvel 3. I mean, it was fucking great. And to have that feeling again of the camaraderie of people who used to sit and battle against in arcades, which don't exist anymore, and now to be able to sit down and meet these people again and just hang out and shoot the shit, and hopefully, if my hand ever gets better, to actually play against them. I mean, that's fucking great. It's a great feeling. So, I want Street Fighter to blow up. I do. But I don't want people shitting all over things and only talking about me, because it's not right, it's not pertinent to the conversation, it's trolling, to be completely honest. And I'm going to Final Round, as everyone knows, in 2 weeks, and I'll be there with, you know, probably to do some commentary if it's needed. And if I'm telling you right now, if I see fucking people doing it, I'm just going to tell Vic to ban everyone. Really. Just fucking ban them. Fucking flat out get rid of them. Because it's not the time or place, and I'm tired of it, and I don't want to see it. Okay? So now that that's off my chest, yeah, I mean, going back to the commentary on the stream, I really do feel that someone like Keats or someone like Ski Sonic has that technical knowledge, and someone like them should probably be on the stream most of the time, and then you should have someone who's not going to just spout out technical knowledge the whole time. In fact, from what I've heard, and I don't know because I obviously wasn't watching the stream, I heard that Keats and Ski Sonic are butting heads, because sometimes they're both trying to talk so much about the technical aspect of the game they get into an argument, and then the fucking people watching the stream are like, what the fuck, can we watch the match? How about some comments on, you know, the amazing stuff that's being pulled off here, rather than you two arguing about technical aspects of the game. So, I think that's really careful, you know, you have to be careful about that. But on the flip side, if you get two people that really don't know too much about the game, at the same time, that's going to be stupid, because you're going to, wow, that was great, wow, look at this, oh no, here it comes, oh, look, another combo. But there's no real knowledge of what's going on, no explanation of what's going on. I would probably say this, and this is my honest take on the situation. People watching the stream, let's say if there's 10,000 people watching the stream at any time, there's probably about 500 to 1,000 people who are really interested in the technical aspect of the game. Then you probably got 9,000 people who are just watching it to have fun and they want to be hyped, okay? But just because there's such low of a ratio, and it's probably the hardcore people who are on Shoryuken.com all the time, the people who are part of the competitive community that are looking for that kind of input. Just because it's that small amount of people doesn't mean that the technical discussion doesn't need to be there. It does, because what happens is that technical discussion will seep into the other 9,000 people who are watching, and they'll start to understand. The wheels, the gears will start turning in their heads, and they'll say, oh, okay, yeah, that's real hype, but now I understand why he did this move instead of that move. And then they're going to get into it and say, wow, you know what? I'm starting to get it. I'm going to go buy Super Street Fighter 4, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to start to play it. And that's the goal here. I mean, that's really what really a great stream can do. You can take someone who's an outsider, or someone who maybe is a casual DSP fan, and they just tune in and they say, well, wow, this looks interesting, but wait a minute, now I'm learning about the game, and I learned about it so much and had so much fun watching, I want to go play the game. That's really what I think a great stream should do. And that's my take on it. So, yeah, I mean, ideally, that's what you want. And, I mean, again, this was the first time I ever did commentary on a major stream. If I get the opportunity to do it again, and I'm not saying I'm definitely getting it, because I'm not an elitist, and no, if there's other people, let's say at Final Round, who Vic says, listen, I've got other people who are doing it, and I think that it's better for them to do it, fine. I will step back and say, you know what? I'm not here to do commentary. That's not why I flew to final round. So yeah, I'm not going to try to bully my way into a position to do commentary, but if it's needed or if it's wanted, which it was at this tournament, people were asking me to contribute for the stream, I'll absolutely do it, you know? And one thing that is important to note is that no one's getting paid for this, okay? You know, Ski's not getting paid, I'm not getting paid, Keats isn't getting paid. No one got paid to do commentary on this stream. We did it of our own free will to try to help to inform and entertain the people watching the stream. So, you know, you have to keep that in mind. And, you know, you're so critical sometimes of people, what you get for free. And trust me, I know all about that because every single video you've ever seen of me on YouTube has been completely free, but I still get shit on daily about how I'm fucking up and doing the wrong stuff. So I know exactly what it's like to get shit on for giving someone for free. Please, please be patient. Please understand this is a growing community. We're trying to make it hype. We're also trying to inform. And that is the ultimate goal of everything that's going on. So, alright, I got it off my chest, okay? No, I have no hard feelings towards Ski or anything that happened at that tournament. I don't know why people are trying to blow this shit out of proportion. I don't have a side on this. I really don't. I don't think any wrongdoing happened. I think it was a spur-of-the-moment thing. He had a reaction. I had a reaction to the reaction. And it is what it is, you know? So, big deal. I'm a grown man, you know? I'm a professional. I'll be honest, I am. I'm a professional when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm not going to go fucking spouting out of the mouth and talking shit or anything. I mean, that's absolutely childish and ridiculous. And some people were like, how could you let Ski do that? What did you want me to do? Take my fucking mic and bop him on the face? I mean, what are you, retarded? This is a stream. We're trying to get this going. No, I'm not going to fucking act like an immature asshole and ruin stuff for everyone because someone talked back to me or whatever. Who gives a shit? When you become an adult, a mature adult, that shit doesn't matter anymore, really. All you see is the big picture and the big scheme of things, and that's what I'm working towards, okay? So, now that it's off my chest, final round in 2 weeks, gonna get hyped for that. I may be attending some Marvel 3 tournaments this weekend. I'm not sure yet, but I have to see what happens with my hand. What I'll probably do is relax a day here, and then this week, I'll maybe play some casuals and see if I can actually get into it with my hand as it is. With the stuff that I saw at Winter Brawl, I wanted to actually maybe do a couple online sets or maybe do some offline practice and see what I can get going because I saw some really good stuff there. I mean, some of those assists are fucking nasty. I'm even considering maybe dropping Sentinel and putting Akuma on my main team because that fucking assist is so good. And I actually experimented with that. That was the team I used in the charity room. You know, for the charity kind of dinner that they had on Friday night at Winter Brawl, and I was on that setup for like a half hour, and one guy beat me one round, but couldn't beat me 2 out of 3, so I was still on there. Finally, I got up and walked away because people wanted to start doing money matches, and they couldn't beat me. So, yeah, I mean, I want to try to take what I learned and see what I can do, and you know. One more thing for people that are saying that it's an excuse. Yeah, it's a real excuse that I paid money to enter tournaments and then decided to just forfeit my matches. You know, I like throwing away my money. That's what I like to do. I like to take 20s and roll them up and just burn them. Because I have money just fucking raining from the sky, you know. People are so stupid with the stuff that they say, I swear to God. You know, I had a physical issue. I said I'm not going to jeopardize myself with my health. And I'm not going to be able to perform 100% anyway. So what's the point? I'll rest up, I'll come back. I knew that there were some tournaments coming up this weekend in Connecticut that I might be able to warm up for. I knew that final round was in 2 weeks, so no skin off my back, no harm, no foul, and I don't really give a shit. So, whatever. Anyway, that's it. This was a long one, but I really needed to get a lot of stuff off my chest regarding Winter Brawl, and I hope to see everyone at final round in 2 weeks. So this is DSP signing off. Stay hyped, because final round, next stop on the road to EVO. And it's going to be just as hype as Winter Brawl, I'm sure. So, see you guys there. Thanks a lot. Stay safe.